the fast 5 things you need to know. We'll start your day off swirly, it's the toast. I sound amazing.
Welcome back to The Toast and happy Friday, a day that makes me want to sing a song, but I don't feel like paying for it. Hey, Jax, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thrilled to bits that it's Friday.
To motherfucking bits.
And I have like major gains happening in my kitchen reno project today.
Gains on gains on gains. Yeah, that's right.
All the tea is in the vlog. It's now hard like being a split content creator as I have shared my truth on Instagram, now on the podcast, now on the vlog, but I want to save it all for the vlog. And the vlog is getting like the real tea, all the thoughts, like really in depth. It might have to be part 1 and 2. But it's a major day here, so I'm very excited for progress.
Let's go.
The winds of progress, the winds of change are blowing in my home.
Oh, chilly.
It's so exciting. As someone who likes change and
Embraces
updates
it.
and progression, I couldn't be more thrilled to bits.
Cool.
How are you, jeans?
Yeah, I'm wearing jeans. They're sweatpants. They just look like jeans. Like, why do I have to tell people that? You know, like, why can't I just be wearing jeans? You know,
yeah, I
I'm
wear
so
jeans.
fucking real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wear jeans.
They're size 25. Like, what's it to you?
I wear jeans.
All day, every day.
It's like not a big deal to wear
Yeah.
jeans.
Yeah.
But what is a big deal is that I worked out with my trainer, Hillary, yesterday.
I saw.
We mostly chatted,
Good.
I will say.
As you should.
And then there was some light working out, but yeah, I worked out.
How do you feel?
And I'm wearing jeans. Like, I wish everyone would stop making both of those things such a big deal.
How do you feel that you worked out?
I feel good. I don't feel sore. Like, I feel sometimes when I work out hard and it makes me sore, it's kind of, it causes a regression. Like, I get annoyed that I'm sore and I'm like, I should have never worked out. Like, and if I didn't work out, I wouldn't be sore. And I know you have to like work through the soreness to get to a good place, but I'm just not willing to do that. So I told her, I'm like, I feel like we'll be doing my whole journey a disservice if you make me sore.
But I
And
feel
she
like
respected it
when
'cause
you're
I'm not sore.
it's like that's how you know like you worked.
Of course.
It's confirmation.
But I also filmed the whole thing, so I know I worked out, you know?
I get no, but like
No, I know it.
no, it's not that like you might have forgotten. It's like
I know
it's like
I
if
did.
your muscles weren't strained, did you even work them?
Not respecting my calls.
No, I'm happy for you. And listen, like I have mad respect for a new mama who's hitting the gym. Not even because it's like hard to go to the gym. Honestly, after a day of being a mama, the gym sounds like actually
dream.
a vacation.
A
It's
dream.
more so like depleting from the day's battery when
Yeah.
I need that battery to do the day. That's why I think it's like such a feat.
Well, luckily, I'm powered by a generator. I mean, that couldn't be less true.
I literally
have
could
no
not.
energy. That's like probably my biggest complaint about my current self. My lack of energy, you know?
Yeah, they do say working out like helps, but that sounds like a lie.
I just refuse to buy into that. Although I will say they used to, like when I was really toxically like into my working out era, I've always heard people say like if you're hungover, like sweating it out helps so much. And it really actually does.
Well, you could also go to a sauna or...
No, but I mean like getting your body movement. It's not just the sweat. It's like the endorphins and things of that nature.
Okay.
And endorphins make you happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands.
So, like,
They just
honestly, I'm so glad that we're, like, not a podcast that talks about working out anymore. Like,
It's not that interesting.
I'm, like, taken back to the days.
Wait, we have so much to talk about, first of all.
Okay.
I didn't even brief you, like, on the stories. Are we talking about Gleb?
Yeah.
Are we talking about Alix Earle?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm briefed. We're good.
Yeah, the stories are good today. And they're also, like, some fun Friday fodder.
Yeah, but there's usually not anything like fiery on a Friday, but today's episode is feeling quite fiery, like lots to discuss.
Yeah. And then Beverly Hills, which I didn't realize I was like 3 episodes behind. And then I watched everything that I had and I'm like, wait, everyone was talking about like Yael Braun on last week. And so I don't think my TiVo recorded this week.
Maybe your TiVo didn't record because TiVo doesn't exist and hasn't since the early
Like
2000s.
my YouTube TV, DVR, like that's just like the name. I didn't
Yeah, it's a
record.
verb.
I restarted my TV and it wasn't there. So I'm caught up from till yesterday.
Well, I watched, I won't do a full recap, but I will say.
You can
I've seen
recap. Like, I don't really care about spoilers. This season's really like not it. I don't dislike it because I love these women and it's a beautiful thing to watch. But like this season is not it.
I see a lot of my fellow Team Dorit members like jumping ship. I'm pointing at you, Liz Woods. I've seen a lot of people, and I just want to say my feet are firmly planted on the ground, more firm than ever. Ben's too. Ben is just keeps saying, he doesn't know like he's watched the whole season with me, but he doesn't know like the deep history of the women. But he's just like, there are certain people on the show I vibe with and are obviously really cool. Bose. Ben's obsessed with Bose. Rachel Zoe. And they like Dorit. And that's such a ringing endorsement that like they refuse to hop on the bandwagon, especially they're newer in the group. Like it would be easy for them to just join the group and they refuse. And Ben's like, it's not Dorit. And it is not Dorit. And how anybody after last night's episode thought like they should hop off the Dorit bandwagon. I'm literally driving the ship. Like Sutton was so crazy. It was such an actual crazy Sutton moment. I forget because she's actually been quite normal this season that there is like a truly scary, crazy side to her. And it really reared its ugly head. Like, yeah, Dorit was short with her, but her reaction was, I'm leaving. It's like, okay, this party looks so fun. Go. She was being so nutty. Team Dorit for fucking life, bitch. And Kyle literally is so obsessed.
She's so
I do
obsessed.
believe that Erica has legitimate gripes with her friend. And if they could just work it out outside of Kyle, it would be done already.
And I can imagine that Dorit is a difficult person to be friends with at this time. And like historically, but also this time that she's going through a hard time is very extensive. It's been going on for a while. And I can imagine that it's hard and you can't always have the most patience and always give grace. And like you can get frustrated. So even though we're like, Dorit's going through a hard time, like let her be like, imagine being on the other side of it. I imagine it's frustrating.
For sure. And so I feel like Erica has actual gripes with her and wants to be there for her in a genuine way. And it's hard to do that. So I feel like if there wasn't this whole thing with Kyle going on, they could have worked it out. Like genuinely, I feel like Dorit respects Erica and hears her out.
Yeah.
Kyle's coming from such a bad place and trying so hard to make it like a team thing. We all feel this way. And then Sutton got into it with Dorit last night and Kyle's like, look, another one. Kyle is so obsessed with Dorit. She's obsessed with her. Like, she cannot breathe. No. She rolls over in the morning and checks her Instagram. Like, she's obsessed.
Dorit's like, her whole thing is like, just if you have a concern, like, tell it to me directly. And Kyle's like, okay, but why are you only yelling at me about that when everybody's voice concerns? And it's like, because it's your turn right now. We're talking to you.
Bose got engaged in last night's episode. Everything about Bose's like personal story makes me cry. I forget that she's a widow. Like, she doesn't really talk about it a lot. And she just said in her confessional something so sweet. I wanted to cry. She was like, I was just lucky enough to like be in a marriage once that was like so amazing. And I got to be proposed to. And like even that happening one time is lightning in a bottle. So for me to get it twice and like both times, I'm so happy. She's like, I just feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Like, I just fucking love her. I love her.
And what's going on with Amanda Francis?
You know, I'm kind of warming up to her. She's obsessed with herself and her book. And every time they play flashbacks of things she's done in the earlier season, I'm like, oh my God, she's the worst. But like, it's Dorit's book party unveiling. Like, she hasn't written the book yet, but it's the cover.
Unburdened by what has been.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal for her. And Dorit and Kyle and Sutton all decide not to go.
Dorit?
Oh, sorry. Kyle, Sutton, and Erica
That's
all
not
decide
cool
not to go.
Erica.
Agreed. And Amanda's like, I also don't want to go because like I hate this bitch, but I recognize that it's a big moment for her. And whether she went just like to get camera time or whatever, she went, you know?
Yeah.
And girls who've known Dorit for longer didn't go. So it actually was a big point in her column for me. And she's bothering me less.
Yeah, no, and also the other drama is sort of taking the front seat, and we can only like beat this dead horse in manifestation and courses so many times. Like,
but the crazy thing is that
weeks.
This whole thing started with Amanda. And then Kyle stepped in to defend her, and it just became Kyle v. Dorit.
Yes, but it was going to happen with anyone at
it
any
was
time,
always
anywhere.
Kyle v. Dorit.
It's always been laying dormant.
Yeah.
And I hate when people are like, Kyle and Dorit, like they fight like sisters. Like, no, they don't. These two people don't like each other, and they're not sisters. So they fight like housewives, because if they weren't housewives, they would never speak to each other again.
Right. And sisters have this like underlying, yeah, you can say the meanest, nastiest thing to your sister and know that they will always have your back. That's like the opposite on Housewives. Like some of the most deepest, longstanding friendships are over because of Housewives. So I don't think it's a good, I agree. It's not a good simile.
Yeah. And Rachel's like, that's how me and my sister fight. Like, yikes. I guess that's like the sisters of Beverly Hills, like Kyle and Kathy. But that's not sisters.
I love Kathy.
Oh, me too.
She didn't even do anything. I just love her.
Yeah.
Jennifer Tilly, the reunion looks dropped. They all look so fab, except Kyle. I don't like what she's wearing. But they all look so good.
Yeah, they do. Dorit looks amazing.
Did you see what Jennifer Tilly is wearing?
Yes.
So apparently, I don't, is it Gucci? I don't know who it is. But like, it's her face on a dress. Like,
yeah.
And you have to be like a really, really like big client. Kylie has one. Kylie's worn one with her face on it. And Jennifer Tilly, she's such a legend. She's such an amazing addition to the show. And I feel like she's on the same level as Kathy Hilton, where it's like friend of, there for her personality, but she's low-key but like getting involved. And I actually like appreciate her takes. I think she's very smart and she's not burdened by any sort of loyalty or relationship. She just says what she thinks.
I don't love when she gets involved. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like this season she was like being more of a housewife in the beginning, and I was like, oh no. But I do like having her around. She's like very comedic value, just like Kathy, like vibes. She brings up the group average.
She jumped in the pool at the party.
Oh, right. Vibes.
In her clothes. Vibes. Yeah, she's so fun. I feel like I want to go to dinner with her.
You should.
Absolutely.
You should use your platform for that. You, Jennifer Tilly, and Haley Steinfeld should go to dinner.
Dream team. Dream team.
You want to get into the stories that are so fiery?
Fiery AF, for sure.
Without further ado, and I guess that was your TV recap, like, right?
Yeah, we didn't need like a formal one. Jackie didn't even watch it. And I feel like I can't deal with like Bravo shows because I feel like we always get hate one way or the other. Like, I don't watch Bravo. Like, stop talking about these shows. And people being like, why aren't you watching The Real Housewives of Rhode Island? Like, I don't know. Are we watching too much Bravo or not enough?
Yeah, I think once again, it's a situation where like you're going to get hate either way. They have to do what feels right for you. But I do see that you've been silenced today because you didn't start the episode with, I did something crazy last night.
It was an accident. Let's restart the episode. We've only been going for 10 minutes.
Because IG.
I've been seeing
LN is getting
musings. I've been seeing musings like hate originating. People being like, Claudia, it's not funny anymore. I did something crazy last night. And guess what? It is funny, okay? Don't be mean. I like it. Well, because I like it.
What's that from?
Our viral sound.
Which one? We have so many.
We should stop talking shit. Well, no, because I like it.
Classic stuff.
We're so quotable. Like, we are so quotable.
Just like I did something crazy last night.
And I did do something crazy. Actually, I did do something crazy last night.
You watched The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Well, yes. I also read. Me and Ben had like an hour before Beverly Hills where we both like read in silence.
That's so
It was very
beautiful. What time
mature.
did you put food down?
Oh, my God. I had to go down so early. So my baby's a good napper. Like, we nap the schedule, and he just like didn't take his morning nap. It was so crazy. Like, my whole earth, the axis on which so I was kind of confused. Then he took like a big nap in the middle of the day, and by like 5, 6 o'clock, he was like, girl, get me out of here. So I had to put him down at like 6:30.
Got it. Nice.
So from 7 to 8, then I had a 30-minute call with Amazon, just like trying to get an order canceled.
Oh, I thought like a biz call, like
no, not at 8 p.m.
You
Like
had
a customer service.
Customer service call.
And they
That's
have
funny.
like
She's on calls with Amazon.
Yeah, no, I had a call with Amazon's like
Customer
global
service.
customer service because I ordered
Wait,
like
global?
yeah, because we were having a real language barrier issue. Me and the operator. It was so frustrating, and I just was trying to get like I ordered something over a week ago, and it's been like delayed, and so I was just like, I cancel it. I don't need it. Like, I'll place it again, whatever. 7 items, 7 tickets. Like, it was just nonstop, and then I was talking and he couldn't hear me, and I was like 25 minutes in. And I was like, hello. I was being so crazy. And I was talking for like, he wouldn't hang up, but he didn't hear me. And then he was like, I hear you. And it was actually very traumatic.
She was on a call with Amazon. 7 lawyers.
7 lawyers, 7 business deals, like
7
constantly in
orders.
flux. 7 orders. It's exhausting, like operating at the level that I am business-wise. Like, you bitches could fucking
She's
never.
working late into the night on calls.
I'm working late into the night.
On calls with Amazon.
Because one thing about like the hustle never stops. And once you reach like I operate at a very high level. And I think that like people probably can't relate to it. The idea of like working on a big business deal when I should be spending time with my like after my baby goes down. And that's why people are where they are and I'm at where I'm at. Because I'm operating at a different level.
Global markets.
Oh, and you know the markets like are open in Shanghai. So I have to be up
You're on Shanghai.
to do the markets. Get on my level, guys. Follow me for more entrepreneurial hustler tips.
Are you ready for the stories?
If they're the stories that are brought to you by Vivrel.
Yes, they are.
If you don't know Vivrel yet, you haven't been paying attention. It is a members-only club where you can borrow designer bags, jewelry, watches, even diamonds. So it's basically a rotating dream closet that you don't have to commit to. I think a lot of us are familiar with these services for like, borrowing clothes. But Vivrel, I can't believe I didn't think of Vivrel first. It's like such a genius concept. You become a member, you pay a monthly fee, and you get access to like your dream closet of designer bags, accessories, jewelry. And it kind of sounds too good to be true. It's literally not. I think some people think that they don't have like Pargy bags. Maybe they have like some low. No, they have like
like
very
that. It's not
high.
what it sounds like. No, they have Hermes.
I got a Chanel Duville, a raffia Chanel Duville that I would like probably never buy, but I needed like a beach bag in Florida that was big enough for like diapers and stuff. So I borrowed it from Vivrel. It's sick, and they have such great. They have a bunch of different tiers that have different
access.
Thank you. So they refresh the inventory constantly. They add millions of dollars in new pieces every week. They've got Prada, Fendi, Saint Laurent, Dior. We have the Classique tier. It's $139 a month. It's their most popular. It makes sense because the value is insane. Literally a Chanel bag for $139. You can keep it for as long as you want. If you do end up wanting to buy it, you also have the option to buy directly from Vivrel and you get an amazing price. So it's good for the environment. It's good for your closet. I mean, it's good for storage. It's good for your wallet. It's literally so brilliant.
It's good for your personal style. You can have a different Chanel bag every other week and like no one will know.
Go to Vivrel.com and apply for a membership today using our code TOAST for your first month of membership free. This code will also allow you to skip their very long wait list. Vivrelle.com, code TOAST for your first month for free. That's code TOAST. Today's episode is also brought to you by Hiya. So here's something that keeps a lot... Here's something that keeps up a lot of parents at night. You know that our kids are the first generation growing up with ultra-processed foods. We don't know the long-term effects. We're only beginning to understand them, and that's exactly why Hiya exists. To give parents a real solution in a market flooded with kids' vitamins that prioritize candy-like appeal over actual nutrition. So children's vitamins on the market today contain up to 7 grams of sugar per serving. They're stuffed with artificial additives and petroleum-based dyes. Hiya took the opposite approach: 0 sugar, 0 gummy additives, just clean nutrition. And the crazy thing is that kids love them. They taste great. The bottle's really pargy. You can put like stickers all over it. They get like obsessed with designing it. Our niece Michaela's been taking them for many years and she just loves them. The ingredient list is great for parents. It's non-GMO, it's vegan, dairy-free, allergy-free, gelatin-free, nut-free. They've really thought of everything. It's designed for kids 2 and up. They ship straight to your door, and you get this awesome reusable bottle with your first order, and they basically just send you refills every month. It's one less thing to remember at the store, and we've worked out a special offer for Hiya on their best-selling children's vitamin. Receive 50% off your first order. To claim the deal, you have to go to this link, hiyahealth.com/toast. This deal is not available on their regular website, only HIYA health.com/toast to get your kids the full body nourishment that they need to grow into healthy adults. That's hiyahealth.com/toast, TOAST. Today's episode of The Toast is brought to you by Kindred Bravely. Whether you're in the middle of a pregnancy journey or adjusting to life with a newborn, things are constantly shifting, including what feels comfortable. So you might be getting used to your changing body, nursing or pumping around the clock, or just trying to find a new normal as a mom, and Kindred Bravely is what I always wear when I was going through one of those moments. So shout out to Olivia Oshry, who was like an unsponsored queen, just purchasing Kindred Bravely and telling everyone about it. I actually remembered when I needed my first nursing bra. I remember that Olivia used to rave about this brand. I remembered the name. It's so good.
Remember the name.
I got it late in pregnancy because my boobs were just so big and I was so uncomfortable clasping it in the back. And I got such amazing bras for nursing, for pumping. I eventually started getting their postpartum clothes. So if you're a postpartum pregnant swirly who just like needs essentials, whether it's clothing, they have stuff for little ones that's really cute, or just bras, which is what I think people come to Kindred Bravely for, I highly recommend it. It's so practical. They've got accessories for little ones, and they're offering our listeners 20% off your first order when you go to kindredbravely.com/toast. That's kindredbravely.com/toast for 20% off your order. You guys might know them for their best-selling hands-free pumping and nursing bra. I have like 6 of them. They also do more than that. So they've got great postpartum clothes, maternity clothes. They have plus sizes and everything that you'll need even after breastfeeding. So go to kindredbravely.com/toast for 20% off your first order, and make sure to use that link to get the discount and so that they know we sent you. Exclusions apply. kindredbravely.com/toast. Today's episode is also brought to you by Parallel. So Parallel is a new sponsor of ours, but not a new brand. Jackie's obsessed with Parallel. They're a great, great brand. So a lot of women start pregnancy already low in nutrients without even realizing it. And, you know, they take the classic prenatals, and prenatals are just like archaic and they have not evolved with the times. And Parallel has such a genius approach to it where they, and by the way, Jackie's not pregnant. She uses other products from Parallel, but I really like.
They have postpartum products. It's all like designed for pregnant women, new mamas, to like help you through your journey. I mean, pregnancy depletes you. Childbirth depletes you, breastfeeding depletes you. So their electrolytes, their green powders, their protein powder, their
prenatals.
postpartum and prenatal multivitamins. They're all designed like for this stage of your life.
And if you're not starting yet, I was on a prenatal for like a year before I got pregnant. Doctors actually recommend getting started first. You can start between 6 and 12 months before trying. So it's never, a bad time to get into parallel. I love their approach to prenatals where like it evolves as your pregnancy evolves. You're not taking the same thing every morning for all 10 months.
You have a first trimester pack, a second trimester pack, third trimester pack.
It's very high quality. If your timeline shifts, you're still supporting your body, and they even have vitamins for your PJOM, so you're both optimized for trying to conceive.
Men's.
If you're pregnant, trying, or postpartum, you need to check out Parallel. We really, really recommend it. We have an exclusive code. New customers can use code TOAST to get 20% off your first order. ParallelHealth.com. PERELEL health.com. Our code is TOAST, TOAST, to get 20% off your first order. That's ParallelHealth.com.
Thank you, Turt.
You're welcome. Turt.
Our first story, Alix v. Alix, Lix v. Lex, continues as Alix Earle just reposted a very damning TikTok about Alex Cooper.
It was like a cultural commentary on the state of the world. Basically, she called Alex Cooper like a digital ambulance chaser where like somebody goes through the world.
The TikTok that Alix Earle reposted is from this account. It's called the Bravo Man. She just had decided to, woke up and decided to take down or, give her hot take about what Alex Cooper's doing.
It was a harsh video, like her tone, but I understood what she was saying. It was like weird how, in this culture, like the worst thing ever happens to you, and the first thing you do is go to call her daddy.
And like the worst thing happens to you when Alex Cooper shows up with a microphone. She called her like an ambulance chaser.
A Grim Reaper. Yeah, she called her a Grim Reaper.
Grim Reaper. I thought ambulance chaser was an interesting way to put it, and I feel like we've been saying this. It's like, why does the worst thing have to happen? Like, why can't Jessie Draper go on Call Her Daddy as a married woman? Like, why does she have to get divorced? Rachel Kirkconnell is an influencer. And what? Someone broke up with her and now, like, she didn't do anything. She just got broken up with. Like, why is this, like, the new trope that, like, you can't go and do an interview or have a conversation until, like, the worst thing happens to you? And we were talking about this and you were saying, like, that's just the culture now. Like, people want to hear from Rachel Kirkconnell when she's broken up. People want to hear from Jessie Draper. And it's like... And even though like journalists have always sort of, interviewed people in vulnerable moments to share their truths, like this feels just like a new thing. And it also feels like people are almost doing the things so they can have a moment. Do you know what I mean? And it's not just Call Her Daddy, I want to say. Like, no. Even with Ariana and Amanda Batula when she got divorced, like all these brands, like... She was she was the same person the day she filed for divorce as the day before. So like, why couldn't she be in a Tropicana commercial before? Like, why does someone have to go through something terrible for us to like uplift them? If we like them, why can't we just uplift them? So in terms of the girl's actual video, I do feel like she missed the mark because she was like exclusively blaming Alex Cooper, where Alex Cooper's just like doing her job. I think like a larger conversation is like, why are people so obsessed with like, unpacking trauma publicly and bringing down people they once loved? Like I actually appreciated the video, and the whole concept of like an ambulance chaser was a good analogy. She was a little harsh to Alex Cooper, calling her a Grim Reaper and an ambulance chaser. And then Alix Earle reposted it. Yeah, and like, I just want to say back to the like, why are we all so obsessed? And also, why are people doing this to themselves? Like, get out of a relationship, take a beat. You don't need to go and spill the beans. Like it's everyone is at like fault here. The people who consume it, the people who produce it, and the people who participate in it. What's so funny is like we had actually commended Amanda Batula for not really going so far down that path. She didn't do a sit down interview. She didn't air out Kyle's dirty laundry. I guess there's nothing to air out. Like what we've seen is probably what goes on a frequent basis in her house. Yeah, and I just think yeah, I guess so. And maybe she was just like so moved on. I do feel like also she has a medium, which is her show, and then she had her next show. And I feel like if she like really started to like go out there and tell her story, it would have like diluted the next show. So maybe it was less about like keeping things private because she's literally on a reality show showing the worst of her life, and more about like saving it for her platform. It for the show. Yeah, that's true. So then Alix Earle reposted it. Alix Earle is in Coachella. Oh, by the way, Coachella's this weekend. Like I'm so sad, ready to watch the young kids. And it's so interesting to watch, like, who's with what influencers, who's at what brands. Alix, who usually goes with, like, Poppy or, like, a big brand. She has her own house this year, Real Activis. And it's her and her friends, like, some who we know, obviously Sally. Patrick Ta is, like, a really good friend of hers. I guess he also maybe does her makeup, which is nice. Is Jake Shane there? No, Jake Shane has his house with Poppy.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
That is interesting. So then, yes, Alix Earle reposted this really damning TikTok about Alex Cooper. And obviously we know there's drama, the Unwell drama. There's been like whispers, but this is like she's, she's activising this feud once again.
Alix Earle is sort of edging us.
She is.
She's confirmed that there's beef. She replies to random comments, but she won't sort of sit down and tell us. And I respect somebody who doesn't want to tell, but then you can't talk about it in any other way. But if you're going to give us little hints, sorry, you got to sit down and do a tell-all. I need to know. Although I feel like I can pretty much gather what happened. I don't think there's like some big secret or moment. I think that Alix Earle feels that she was just, sprung into fame and really young, really impressionable, and sort of taken advantage of. I think she probably got like not an amazing deal for her podcast because Unwell's like a small company and it was a smaller company back then. And so much of her success was tied to Alex Cooper's success. So I think and then her dad came in and was probably like, this deal sucks, we're out. He wasn't managing her in the beginning. And then the questions about her sexual stuff that she felt uncomfortable with and had been asked,
during the
asked Alex Cooper to take
interview,
like asking this actual college girl if she's had anal, like it was fucking crazy.
That's so crazy. That was crazy.
And the rumors that I had heard was that like Alix had asked for her to take that out and she didn't. And then it's all under the mask of like being a woman who supports other women, right? Which is sort of a theme recently, that like the women who support other women are actually some of the nastiest bitches you've ever seen in your life. I'm not calling Alex Cooper a nasty bitch. I'm just saying like it's a theme. So I don't think that like there's this big like, letter.
I think it was more so like the podcast didn't work out and like they each probably like blame each other and it just wasn't the right fit. But I will say like when Alix Earle went to Unwell, like it didn't make sense then. Like it wasn't like she was
a bad move on her part.
It wasn't like she was starting out. Alex Cooper scooped her up like before she knew better. Like she had systems in place. She is like the biggest influencer in the world and decided to like one, do a podcast when she's like a beauty influencer.
Right.
And two, do it there. Like it wasn't like, I don't know if she wasn't working with her dad, like who was her team at the time, but like
just like random, like regular agents and managers and publicists who work in the industry. I believe they shared a publicist for a very long time.
Well, whoever her team was, it wasn't a good move, and she was already the #1 influencer in the world, so she had good teams.
Well, but it was, quite brilliant on Alex Cooper's part, because I remember when Alix Earle was really blowing up, she was such an obvious choice to go on Call Her Daddy, and she like wasn't on it. And it wasn't until Alex Cooper signed the deal, and then they did this big episode where they went back to her hometown and then went to Miami. So it was almost like, because I do feel like in a small way, Alix Earle, not so much anymore, but she was sort of a threat to Alex Cooper, very much like Barstool Smoke Show, hot young thing type of vibe. Alex Cooper has sort of evolved past that, and so has Alix Earle. They're not both like that anymore. But I do think that if she had just gave her a platform with no strings attached, it would have sort of maybe not been great for Alex Cooper. So she was very wise in snatching her up and then propping her up, because it's like, yeah, well, if you're crushing it, I'm crushing it too. And I think maybe Alix Earle just feels taken advantage of by that whole experience. Mm-hmm. In addition to like, not taking out the questions that she had asked her to take out, and editing stuff.
And maybe there's other like bits and bobs that we don't know, but I agree. It's not like this big thing like, oh, she stole from me.
And they both go by like Big Al. That's like their nicknames. It's so weird.
I guess like anyone who's named Alex, like you're like a Big Al.
I had never heard it until like Alix Earle.
I'm not close with an Alix.
I don't think I am either. Meanwhile, my best friend texted me, hello, my name is Alix. No, I don't think I know any Alexes.
Oh my God, literally, I have to search through my phone.
Yeah, me too. Hold on.
Oh my God. By the way, you know how the other week I shared that I searched through my phone for my kids' names to see like who I know that has their name? I inspired others to do as well. I maintain that I'm not close with an Alix.
Me too. I feel safe.
Though I have someone in my phone named Alix.
Period?
With no last name. Oh, but I have a note. That's funny. With how I know them. That's really funny. I'm hysterical.
I love that for
hysterical.
You. I need this to come out. I'm like getting over it.
Do you think it will be for the show? Because it does feel like she's like sort of being like, it does feel like
she's starting stuff, especially with the date story. Like she's
towards something.
I'm down. I'm going to watch regardless. And I hope so.
Yeah.
And I think her dad almost like can't help himself if it comes up.
Yeah.
I think based on what I heard, like he was one of the main driving forces between her leaving. And like, he really hates her, Alex Cooper.
Understood. Our next story is also not great for Alex Cooper.
Oh my God, this was really shocking on Alex Cooper's part. I feel like we've been talking about her so much recently.
Yeah.
But don't you feel like she's making some like weird out of character choices?
Yes, especially this next one. So on Unwell Winter Games, which is the new reality winter game competition series from Unwell that is now on YouTube, starring a bunch of like reality stars, influencers, etc. Dancing with the Stars pro Gleb Savchenko called Brooks Nader the worst sex he's ever had. So in a really horrifying scene between Gleb and Dakota, nightmare
Two of the
duo.
best guys that I know.
Nightmare duo.
Gleb doesn't get enough hate. If you watch season 1 of Love Thy Nader, he was like revenge porning. He should have been fired from Dancing with the Stars for that, like threatening to release their intimate moments that they had recorded or whatever. That's illegal.
By the way, that's what we speculated. They never said what it was, but that was sort of
true. That's true.
what we thought. Whatever, even if it wasn't that, it was something that was like absolutely destroying Brooks from the inside, like that he was threatening.
He was like blackmailing her. He's a really bad guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't get enough hate.
No.
Like, he's up there with the Dakotas. Like, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, it's shocking that he was on Dancing with the Stars, but he was paired with Hilaria, so we thought that was punishment.
And even though, like, sorry, I like Hilaria.
And they were like voted out early, so we didn't have to deal with him. But then he was cast on Unwell Winter Games, and then this line made it to air. He talks about dating Brooks to Dakota, who like talked about dating Taylor and like whatever, sharing their.
He got like his tattoos, initial tattoos. Whatever.
And he said, when I dated her, Brooks, it was pretty bad. He said it was probably the worst sex of my life. He also claimed that Brooks chipped his tooth once. He said she was so fucked up. She wanted to make out with me. And I was like, that's not my vibe. She choked me, pushed me against the wall, chipped my tooth.
First of all, I just want to say I don't believe him. Like, I don't believe you could have sex with Brooks Nader and it not be good.
Of course.
Even if she has no skills, she's Brooks fucking
right.
Nader.
And
let me tell you, she has skills.
She has said that the sex with him was really good. So it's not like you're having sex and one person's having an amazing time and one person's having the worst time.
No, sometimes that happens, but it's the man who's having an amazing time and the girl is in hell.
Right. And then you still be in a relationship with them for months, even though it's the worst. And
so he's just a liar.
Yeah, he's such a liar. And that's such a nasty thing. And even if it's the truth, which I don't believe it is, that's such a nasty thing to say.
Of course, it goes back to what we were saying earlier. Like, this is a person who you shared moments with. Brooks did nothing to him except love him. He cheated on her and then blackmailed her. Like, I don't know what the fuck he could be mad at her for.
Right.
So for him to say it, it's just like, first of all, you look like such a loser. Like, you know, you got caught, and so now you're being like, and she was bad at sex. Like, okay.
Oh my God,
cool.
Middle school. No, because you're not even having sex in middle school. Hopefully not. College.
And she wasn't even get Ketha.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then for it to make it to air is like definitely a choice because it's a very low blow and like a borderline unethical thing to say, especially a show that's produced by like, we make content for women and we lift up women and women.
And if someone went on Call Her Daddy and told this story about their ex and what he did to her, and that then he went on a show and said, Alix would sit there and be like, oh my God, you know?
Yeah. It's shocking. I do think it's a bad choice. Maybe not a bad choice. It's so incongruous with everything she's done thus far. Like really positioning herself as like the future is female. She did a whole episode outside an abortion clinic. Like there, and then recently with Dakota and now this, it just feels so.
Also, did you see the clip of Ekin Sue from Love
calling
Island?
Juliet Porter like a slut.
Easy over and over again. Well, she's easy. You could take her home, get her drunk, and have sex with her and be done with her the next day. She's so easy. What?
I think these people are disgusting. Huda, like I'm just not.
No, but like I haven't seen a clip of Huda doing something on the show. Like, but why? We don't talk about women like that, and certainly not like the person who's like writing all the rules for how like women should be treated and men are blah, blah, blah. And you're going to let this girl go on TV and say that Juliet's easy for doing nothing. And the guy she's talking to is like, she seems nice, fun.
Juliet's the best, by the way.
Juliet's the best. And it's like, it's not even like she's done anything. Or it seems like I haven't watched the show, but like the guy would have said if she had done something on the show that she's easy and desperate, whatever. And you're going to let them talk about a woman that way when like, you're like Mike Fleiss.
Yeah,
When this is supposed to be like the new generation of like
Right.
respectful, we're not talking about people like that. Like,
And we're not lifting up men like that. Maybe it wouldn't be so shocking if this was just like a regular show on like,
MTV. Not at all. It wouldn't even be a story, honestly.
Correct. Something about this just feels so weird, and it feels like there's been like a definite shift in their strategy or just their overall brand ethos. Like maybe it wasn't working, and so now they're just like slinging mud like everybody else. But it is shocking.
Yeah, it is. What's wrong with that girl?
I don't know. And Gleb, like, I just want to say, Gleb, if I ever see you in the streets, like, it's fucking on.
And I want to say,
hate him.
There's also beef between Alix and Brooksy already because it never made
Which, Cooper or Earle?
Cooper. It never made sense that Brooks didn't go on Call Her Daddy when she was promoting Love Thy Nader. They're both part of the Hulu family.
Yes. I feel like maybe Brooks wanted it with all the sisters and Alix said no.
I don't think so. I think there's beef.
Yeah, I think there's beef
and
too.
I forgot about that I thought, and when Brooks was everywhere and she wasn't there, and they're both part of Hulu family.
It's so true. I guess, with season 2.
And now she
maybe. Well, no. Oh, now, yeah.
And now with this, and the fact that like if they had any sort of like friendship
maybe
or
Brooks
whatever,
like wasn't big enough, but she isn't. She's so like Call Her Daddy. She's like always talking about guys she's dating and sex. Like it's so Call Her Daddy.
Yeah, she's had like Nelly Furtado on. She could have Brooks Nader on.
Not Nelly Furtado catching a stray. And I just want to say, I love Nelly Furtado, okay?
Me too.
I'm like a bird.
But like you can't make the argument that like Brooks wasn't
Yeah,
big enough.
No, you're right.
Okay.
You're absolutely right. Like Allie and AJ were on.
Yeah, like she can make it work.
Yeah. No, and not even. Like she was big enough. She was dating Carlos Alcaraz. Like,
yeah. Tom Brady.
Yeah.
So this is very no bueno.
No, don't you feel
I guess we'll have to wait for
culture,
season 5 of Love Thy Nader to find out how she feels about it.
In the year 2050. Don't you feel like the tides seem to be turning? Don't you feel like the internet is turning on Alix Cooper a little bit? I can sense it. Like, and I think with Sophia's book announcement, it kind of started it. And then when the book actually comes out in 100 years, I do feel like just the way people talk about her, it used to be different.
Yes, I do. But I think she is now too big
At a level.
to cancel.
Agreed.
So I don't think it will actually affect her.
Make an impact.
And I think if she just like keeps doing what she's doing, and I don't think she really pays attention to like haters and stuff. I think she's like very focused
business,
on,
like looking straight ahead.
You know what I mean? And I think she's got like big things happening and she doesn't care what this rando says about her here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah. I don't think I agree that there could be something, even if like the internet ever turned on her, it's not big enough to actually impact her and her business. Her business is huge.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, so if people want to like riot, go ahead. She's not listening.
Yeah, right. Slay.
Are you ready for our next story?
Number
3.
Yeah.
A break for Alix Cooper. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding date and location have been revealed.
Like,
and it's not what we thought.
It already was June 13th in Rhode Island.
And no, apparently, according to page 6, it's July 3rd in New York City.
Why would that make any sense? Why would they get married in New York City?
The save the dates have gone out, and the source told page 6 it's New York City on July 3rd.
I'm not buying it. I just want to say I don't believe that they're you send out save the dates to make sure everyone clears their weekend for this particular event and doesn't plan a trip. I could have a trip to the Maldives planned and I get that invitation and I'm canceling it non-refundable. Like they don't need to worry about people not being available. They're the type of people that you just make yourself available for.
I agree. This is what the news is saying.
Like I don't buy for
and
one
also, you don't save
second that they sent out a save
you
the
don't
date.
send out save the dates 3 months before the wedding. Like you send them out like
the date has been saved
a year before.
Yeah,
when
and I just like I don't buy it.
An idea, a twinkle in your eye.
Now I could see her doing July 3rd because it's like a holiday weekend in Rhode Island, where she famously spends all of her July 4th weekends.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I'm not buying this for 1 second. Why the fuck would they get married in the city?
Apparently July 4th is her favorite holiday.
Oh, that's so cute.
And this July 4th is America's 250th birthday. It was it was her 250th birthday.
Yeah, it was his 250th birthday. Great reference.
So maybe she's just like feeling super patriotic.
I just imagine logistically, let's think about it from a multitude of angles. Like, I think logistically, perhaps for privacy reasons, maybe it's easier to get privacy in the city than it is like in a big open field or, you know?
Yes, but I'm going to just like think, I don't think privacy is going to be her number one concern when it comes to her wedding. I think,
that's interesting.
I think it's like top 5, top 3 even, but I think she's going to get married where she wants to get married, and she's not going to let like it's going to be a free for all regardless. And I think it's like, it's so exciting and it's all positive and love and like.
She's like low key religious. Do you think she'd get married at like St. Patrick's Cathedral?
Maybe.
That would be and then it would be truly like an American royal wedding where people would wait outside and like she would get into her carriage. Like
Yeah, that's what we need, like William and Kate.
We just like need that to live.
Yeah, but if she got married like in a venue, like the New York Public Library or whatever, like you can't really get cameras in there.
No, but you have to pull up to the street and walk in.
And that would be so amazing to get pictures of people walking in like it's the Met Gala or something.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to get married where she wants to get married. And maybe it is New York City. She like loves New York.
She does.
She loves a lot of places though.
I would be shocked. Like really shocked.
Yeah.
Just because it's just so like not random, but like regular.
Yeah. Is there anywhere of significance to them in the city?
I mean, they love Chez Margot. They go all the time. Was there like one of their early dates was Zero Bond, not a place you could get married at. Like
They could get married at the Met.
they could get married anywhere. They could close down Central Park
Yeah.
if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my dream wedding.
The park.
Central Park is like literally the most gorgeous place on the planet.
Yeah, well-
I remember when Josh Peck came on the podcast and you two like spoke about parks for an hour. That was before I became a mom, and I was like, okay, I'll skip that episode. Let me tell you, I love parks, and I appreciate parks now in new and different ways. Like, but Central Park is the most first of all, it's the most gorgeous park ever. Mm-hmm. It's so iconic. If I could like close down Central Park for my wedding and like you just walk down the aisle, like, you know.
Well, isn't that like what
sick.
the Boathouse used to be?
Yeah, but that's just like a stinky restaurant.
And it closed.
Yeah.
There's Tavern on the Green.
You know, but I'm saying
She's not getting married at a Tavern on the Green.
not at a restaurant, at the actual park.
Maybe she'll get
Like every entrance to the
of
park
course.
is closed.
But like, I mean, you could maybe pay the city a lot of money to do that, but they would have to.
Well,
clear.
Central Park is like run by a private conservatory, so you probably could. They shut down parts of it for that Global Citizens Festival.
Yeah, you could probably shut down. You don't need the whole park.
No, like the good part, like around like 59th Street where you get like the east side, west side, south side views.
If you're really like into Central Park, you should watch that episode of Ken Burns' New York, the one where they build Central Park, because it's really like a feat.
I should.
It's a feat of engineering and also like the planning and the thought behind it, where it's like when you're in the park, you actually don't see any buildings in the city, really, unless you're at the edges.
Only when you're down at the edge,
at the edges. But like when you're in the park, like you only see trees. It's like a complete oasis. What they did to like build the park and like it's really amazing.
Oh my God, I would love to watch that.
You should. It's really interesting.
Kind of have like a lot of plans this weekend. I'm going to like a big influencer dinner.
What's it for?
Just like a couple of my influencer friends are in town.
Oh, who? Shan.
Yeah.
Shannon.
And some others.
Who else? Why don't you tell us?
Stassi.
And so then Taylor.
Of course. That's it.
That's cool. Just the 4 girls.
So yeah, just having like a foursome, like a quiet,
That's
influencer
cute. Like
dinner.
keep it small and intimate.
Of course, just like true sisters. And if you don't listen to the toast, you can't come.
Of course not. You'll have so much catching up to do.
Big time.
I'm playing Maj today, so I'm not going to be like too jealous because like I'm playing Maj.
Have fun.
So what if Taylor got married at the Pierre?
Yeah, no, by the way, there are
Or
a
the
million
Plaza.
insanely gorgeous wedding venues.
Yeah. I would
Do you think
recommend
she's having
the Pierre.
an enormous wedding?
I think she's having like seriously like not to say basic, but like classic. I mean,
Yeah,
classic wedding.
Yeah.
Like I think 200 to 300 guests.
Yeah.
Like literally, it could be at the Plaza.
The Plaza is not enormous. They have like a cap because I don't know what it, but maybe they could have like 200 people there.
Yeah, or like if
But I
she's
feel like she's so downtown.
If
you
she's
know?
still looking like-
Cipriani, Wall Street.
Cipriani, I would recommend the Pierre. I had an amazing experience. Like everyone did.
Absolutely.
The hotel is amazing. It smells so good. The
Where
guests
else is,
loved
like, a
it.
huge.
Cipriani's a good one.
Capital.
Yeah. But no, maybe
a little lowbrow.
Maybe like the Met or like the Museum of Natural History. Like I feel like she's gonna, do it up a little bit.
I went to a wedding at the Museum of Natural History. It was sick.
Yeah.
Actually, also went to a wedding at the Met. Also sick. I got in trouble.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe something like that. Though Travis Kelce getting mad at the Met makes me chuckle. I hope he doesn't break anything.
Like he'll just walk through and his shoulder will like knock over an ancient Egyptian scripture.
Yeah.
Hate to see it.
So, I mean, who knows like if there's any truth to this, but I feel like Page Six is reporting it with certainty.
But they also reported the June 13th thing with certainty too.
Did they?
Kind of.
I don't know. Are you ready for our next story?
If it's our next story, that's brought to you by Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. You know Pepsi. I love Pepsi. And thank you. Somebody DM'd me because people think I'm lying about preferring Pepsi. Diet Pepsi is my drink of choice. Somebody sent me a clip of like a Patreon vlog from like 4 years ago where I like, confessed my truth. And they were like, well, thank you. Because everybody really thinks I'm lying. I'm not lying. I love Pepsi. I think taste-wise, it is so supreme. And they just launched a new product that I think you guys will love. It's called the Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. It comes in 2 flavors, which is original cola and cherry vanilla. It's got that great Pargy Pepsi taste that you know and love, but now with even more to love. It's got no artificial sweeteners, only 5 grams of sugar, 30 calories, and they've added 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. So it's called Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. It's unbelievably Pepsi. It tastes, I like the original flavor. It tastes just like Pepsi. But they also have a flavor. It's cherry vanilla. Ben loves it. It's like classic diner cherry vanilla soda. And again, no artificial sweeteners, 5 grams of sugar, and 30 calories, plus that 3 grams of prebiotic fiber is a Parchy edition. Nothing beats that great Pepsi taste. Tastes like Pepsi with so much more to love. I've tried it. I've loved it. It's the Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. Definitely pick some up if you haven't already. And use our code 20prebiotic to get 20% off of Pepsi Prebiotic Cola on Amazon from now until May 30th. So go out, try Pepsi Prebiotic Cola today. You will not be sorry. Today's episode is also brought to you by Noble and the All Day Knit. It's your anywhere, everywhere shoe. A breathable shoe with unmatched comfort. Available in either a ripstop or a knit upper. For on the go, the commute, long days on your feet, travel, the All Day is the shoe for everyday life. It's their most versatile sneaker. The All Day line helps you easily transition from workouts to the hustle of everyday life. So whether you're just stretching, commuting, or even high impact circuit training, All Day Knit provides flexibility and durability while on the go. So, one pair of shoes I can carry you through the day. I can't stop home. I worked out yesterday. So I worked out. I don't know if I mentioned that. And then, I recorded a podcast. And then I went home. And then I took Ruby for a walk. And I didn't have to change shoes. And it looked cute. The knit is super cute. I have it in like an off-white ivory kind of color. If you are looking for something that you can travel in, that you can work in, that you can chill in, that you can work out in, highly recommend checking out Noble. All of their products are amazing. They have great apparel too. But the All Day Knit is a real bestseller. Exclusively for Toast listeners, they are offering 35% off your first order when you go to nobleproject.com. Our code is DMTOAST. That will get you 35% off your entire first order. NOBULLPROJECT.com. Promo code DMTOAST, DMTOAST for 35% off. It's the All Day. It's the most flexible shoe. So when your schedule changes last minute, All Day has got you covered. If you have long days on your feet, the All Day is going to be your new go-to shoe. Nobleproject.com. Code DM Toast for that 35% off. Today's episode is also brought to you by Yasso. So let's talk about something I think we all experience when you try one of those better for you frozen desserts and you just are left feeling a little underwhelmed. You go in hoping it's going to hit that sweet treat while also being better for you, and it just doesn't quite get there. Yasso has completely changed the game when it comes to better for you desserts. So they took everything that you love about classic frozen treats and they're making it with creamy frozen Greek yogurt. Now, let me stop you right there. I know you're going to say, Turdy, there's no way you eat Greek yogurt. Actually, I'm obsessed with Yasso. I have all of their products for years, by the way, long before they were a sponsor. I actually had one on a Delta flight once and I thought it was so delicious. I was so hungry and I saw Greek yogurt. I'm like, sorry, I'm not eating that. But I just had to because I was so hungry. You're getting that rich, satisfying taste, but with a more balanced nutritional profile. They've got, ice cream sandwiches, and they have something new called a Spoonable. So it comes in 5 flavors. It's chocolate chip cookie dough, cookies and cream, fudge brownie, mint chocolate chip, and coffee chocolate chip. Cookies and cream is my favorite. Each one has around 400 calories, 19 grams of protein per container, which makes it, more substantial while also being satisfying. They are running a giveaway where they're giving away 40,001 of the new Spoonables now through April 30th, which is amazing. So definitely take advantage of that. And you can find the new Spoonables at a grocery store near you. Also, while you're there, get the poppables and the bars. I love the chocolate crunch bar. It's delicious. Visit yasso.com/toast to enter the giveaway and upgrade your freezer. That's Yasso, YASSO.com/toast to enter and find all the giveaway details, rules, and regulations. Yasso.com/TOAST. And the new products are the Spoonables, and you can find them at a grocery store near you.
Thank you, Turtery Store.
You're welcome.
Our next story, Jonah Hill reveals he's married and quietly welcomed baby number 2 with wife Olivia Millar, not Ruthie.
Further proof that celebrities can have privacy if they want it.
Right.
And any celebrity who's complaining about privacy while also getting paparazzi'd every day is lying to you.
Jonah Hill revealed in a new interview alongside Martin Scorsese for Interview Magazine that he is married to his longtime lady love, Amelia Millar, and the couple recently welcomed their second baby. A rep for Hill confirmed the news to People, saying the actor is happy. As Jonah spoke with Martin, he shared that it takes a special type of project to separate him from his family. He said, quote, and I have 2 kids now. The only thing that could separate me from my family is the editing room. I love the writing. I love the shooting. But editing, it's like dessert every day. Even the problems are dessert. Elsewhere in the article, he referred to Olivia as his wife, seemingly confirming that they are married.
So cute. Like, again, we didn't know one of the biggest movie stars in the world was married with 2 kids. It's possible. Mm-hmm. Celebrities don't actually want privacy. And Slay, remember when he was like canceled for that surfer girl who said he was like mean to her? Do you remember that whole story?
Yeah. And
he was dating a normie for a long time, and then she came out and like showed like text messages that said he was abusive, and it was just like, no, you both just go to too much therapy and talk to each other weirdly.
Yeah.
That was such a crazy time.
That was
girl
a crazy
Sarah
time.
or whatever.
Yeah, so I think he's really retreated a lot since then.
Because you know what? Going through something moronic like that is curative of like public affection, because it's not worth it. Like, it's not.
Yeah, and I don't think that stuck to him.
No, we can't even recall what it was.
Yeah. Good try.
Well, Mazel,
yeah, very sweet. Very sweet. It could have been Ruthie living like a dream life.
Could have been Ruthie.
But, alas, no.
Alas, no.
Are you ready for our 5th and final story?
Yeah, feels right.
A little Euphoria ex-alumni news. Natasha Lyonne makes a red carpet appearance one day after she was reportedly escorted off a flight. So
she's so nutty, that Natasha Lyonne.
She went to our high school, which is why we say alumni news.
Yeah, oh, I missed that. That's really funny. She did go to our high school. And she's like the most famous alum.
She's so famous. She's in so much stuff. Nothing that I've really ever watched. And so it's like, I know that this alum is so famous, but I've actually never seen her in anything. So I just hear about her.
I have seen her in Orange is the New Black, where she was excellent.
I never watched that.
But her big breakout role was this show called Russian Doll on Netflix that I never saw 1 minute of.
Euphoria, I never watched it. I do think
Jackie, I don't think she's in Euphoria.
Maybe she's a guest star on Euphoria.
Oh, yeah. In the new season. Okay, so I haven't seen it.
No, and I think she's been in past seasons. I do.
I don't think so.
I think there was like one thing she was in.
That you saw?
Like growing up, it was like a 90s flick or something.
She's really famous.
She is really famous, but it's like...
And she went to our high school.
Oh, she was in Ad Astra. I did see Ad Astra.
Oh, so you're obviously familiar with her work.
She's in GBF. I've seen GBF.
GBF, Gay Best Friend?
Uh-huh.
You've seen that?
Of course
what
I
is
have.
That?
If I haven't seen GBF, nobody has.
Who has?
She's from American Pie. I never saw American Pie.
Oh, I don't. It was so long ago, I probably wouldn't recognize her.
It's like, is someone famous if I've never seen their stuff? You know what I mean? However, I found the random movie that she was in that I have seen, which is... It was called But I'm a Cheerleader, and it's from 1999, and she plays like some deranged cheerleader, and that's so something we would have watched. That's so something we would watch.
Now, it was reported that she was escorted off of a flight. Then she posted like a series of tweets about the flight, just basically saying that she won't make to the Drew Barrymore show.
Yeah,
she was flying to New York.
So this is what happened. She was in her seat ready for takeoff, and flight attendants were asking her to close her laptop and fasten her seatbelt before takeoff. She allegedly did not respond to repeated requests and appeared to be sleeping behind sunglasses. Then
cracking up.
The plane taxied to the runway before returning to the gate, where passengers were reportedly told one traveler would need to be rebooked. Natasha was then escorted off the aircraft with her belongings by a gate agent, and the flight was delayed by just over an hour. She wound up getting on like the next flight to New York and making the premiere of Euphoria, but she tweeted, quote, "My heart is with all of the unpaid TSA agents at our airports. Sure was looking forward to speaking with Drew Barrymore yesterday, but guess wasn't in the cards."
So something's not adding up. She's clearly lying. And yeah, I love throwing the TSA drama, right? Yeah, like that's a perfect response. Like, who can respond to that? You made it through TSA, so I don't know what this has to do with the TSA agents, because you were successfully boarded. And something's not adding up, because if she was asleep and they didn't realize, like, that's easily solvable. Wake her up. And
Yeah,
put her
like, it's
computer
not
away.
a crime to fall asleep before takeoff.
Of course
but
not.
she was obviously, like, not responsive. Now, she also has, like, struggled with sobriety. She tweeted, like, recently that she had a relapse. And so it's not giving she was asleep.
Of course not. And if she was asleep, it was like under, you know,
just,
like a special type of sleep.
It was a special type of sleep, exactly, that requires you to be escorted off the plane.
But I love that the TSA agents are like, you know, being blamed.
No, I don't think she's blaming them. I think she's saying, she's not even saying, yes, this happened to me and with me. She's saying, look over there. That's what she said, look over there. Don't look over
I'm
here.
blind.
Yeah, because it's like when people, you know, you're being in an argument with someone and they're like, well, there's starving children. It's like, well, yeah.
Well, yes, there are.
There are.
But I'm also upset.
Yeah, but what about the thing we were talking about? I guess we're not talking about it anymore.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like a conversation ender. Mm-hmm. Because who would argue with that? No one.
Not me.
Monster. A monster
Not
wouldn't
me.
send love to our unpaid TSA agents.
No, and then you have to side with the person who's sending love to the unpaid TSA agents.
Oh, of course. Because
'Cause who wouldn't?
I'm not a monster.
Yeah, right.
So I don't know if this sort of deflection was like taught in our high school, but she obviously had a really great education.
A+ in that.
It's such a fun fact.
It's literally my claim to fame.
I know. And like, does our high school like claim her? You know, I feel like they do.
She's on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, she is. I'm sure, like, you know, she's part of their like most
Lore.
famous alum, and we're like not even on the list,
Not even on the list.
which is so crazy.
I do believe the last time we spoke about this, we were like, ow, fuck. Just hit myself on the phone with the fucking phone. Ow. I do believe the last time we Googled, like we were talking about this, somebody went on our high school's
Wikipedia. Oh, she's also in Uncut Gems. Never saw that.
Never saw that. So notable alum.
I'm cracking up.
A bunch of
Fantastic
people who,
Four. Never saw it.
I'm cracking up. Do you know that Isaac Herzog went to our high school? The 11th president of Israel?
I didn't know that.
So a lot of the people on this list are like people who work in government, just because like we went to a Jewish day school and like a lot of people end up like working in policy. But people who we might recognize, of course, Natasha Lyonne is on there. Leandra Medine, the man repeller.
Oh, yes. I don't feel like we talk about that enough either. I don't think we
know
ever
any
talked
of
about
these
that.
people.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. And we are not here.
We're not there. That's,
So not only are we not here, but somebody removed us.
I'm sorry. Like, am I crazy or is that crazy?
Because I'm sorry, no offense to Larry Tanz. Oh, take it back. Larry Tanz, who's the VP of Global Television at Netflix, which I just want to say doesn't get you on notable alum. But Larry Tanz, reach out to a fellow alum. We would love a show on Netflix.
He's currently working there?
It says VP of Global Television. Like Larry
We
Tanz,
need
call us.
alums supporting other alums.
Yeah. I want to see who took us out because I know I'm looking at. Oh my God, I'm cracking up.
What?
Okay. You're gonna crack up. I went to edit it. And I just want to say, I don't like edit Wikipedia
No.
pages ever. I went to edit. It says your IP address has been blocked from editing Wikipedia. Maybe someone in this building. Would this be the whole IP address? Like,
I don't.
or just where I'm sitting?
Or your phone.
No, IP address is like where you're located. You know, I'll try to do it when I get home.
That's really
says-
crazy.
Your IP address has been blocked from editing Wikipedia. I was blocked by Yamla, YAMLA, and the block will expire in 2 months.
What's Yamla?
That's the username who blocked me. Who is she? Like, why does she get...
Remember when you edited something with like Fresca?
That was like 100 years ago for like a bit. And I didn't get blocked then.
Oh.
I can't believe...
I guess I could try. But like, I've never edited a Wikipedia before. It feels weird. It's like a weird thing.
I can't believe we like...
That we're not there organically.
Wait, I'm freaking out. So, you know, on Wikipedia, you can like read the edits.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Wikipedia page of our former high school and I'm reading the comments. People are fighting with one another.
About us. I'm sure they're fighting about stuff. I feel like there's a lot of different people who come out of our high school who would argue with each other. You know what I mean?
They're arguing.
What are they arguing about? Like politics?
Well, first of all, they're arguing about us. I'm seriously cracking up. That we are not eligible to be on the list because we don't have our own Wikipedia pages. Like, okay, fine, I don't want one.
But Larry has one?
I guess.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine. And who? And then what's the person? Is anyone defending us?
No, then they're arguing about whether or not dance should be included as an athletic team. I'm fucking cracking up.
So no one's defending us?
No, of course not. Oh, now there's a conspiracy theory. Is it true that Bob Ross went to Ramaz? Please provide sources.
I never heard that. Never heard it. Okay, Queenie and Weenie, and then we'll let you go. I feel like a teacher.
I'm sorry, I just like can't get off the Wikipedia page of our former high school.
Okay, like maybe do it on your own time, you know? I feel like I literally am a teacher. And put that snack away unless you have enough for the class.
Okay, welcome to Queenie and Weenie, our final segment of the week, where Jackie and I like to wrap up the week in a little bow, just take a look back at a glance. What went down this week? Who is a Queenie? Who is a Weenie? Thus, Queenie and Weenie of the week. Let's start with Queenie of the week. Are you ready?
I am ready. Someone actually sent this to me and said that this person should be Queenie of the week. And I would say more often than not, I would disagree with like whatever's being sent my way. But someone flagged me that at the Masters this weekend, Scottie Scheffler's wife is in attendance, and she is 12 days postpartum doing that like thing on the course that they do before the Masters where the kids come out and they all wear like a matching jumpsuit with the family name. And she's like carrying the baby in an Artie Pop, and like she's such a Queenie. She's actually like too much of a Queenie, and I actually don't know if I don't know if she should be there, but like it's the Masters. It was the Masters. And how are you going to miss that day? Is like the cutest day on planet Earth. So how are you like not going to be there? And they have another kid who is there. Yep. So she has to like, of course.
And the last time Scottie won the Masters, she gave that kid to Scottie for a picture, and he had blown out his diaper and shit all over his back.
I love it. It's so iconic. And the older kid like is a toddler and can walk is like the perfect age to like participate in this event. And so like the mom has to be there. So like, yeah, we're bringing the baby. And so she's a Queenie for like managing all of that. It's like almost like too much that she managed, like Jen Affleck on Dancing with the Stars.
She sets an unrealistic standard.
No, and it's like get in the bed and just, but you're like the Masters are a huge deal. And so like she's just like the most supportive Queenie like woman I ever saw.
And I thought it was an amazing advertisement for Artie Pop, because when I saw that she was wearing a carrier, I'm like, which one is it? It's probably Artie Pop, and it was.
Yeah, that's my favorite, the color that she's wearing. It's like such an amazing carrier, and like just having that newborn's like having the best day of his life, like all cuddled up, like at the Masters with like his big brother or sister?
Brother
with his brother.
That's beautiful. My Queenie is actually in the room with us.
The frames.
It's a person.
Caitlyn Jenner?
No, my Queenie is actually...
Me?
Oh
my God. Why?
Because guess what I did? Just part of our family lore is that the VHS from Jackie and Olivia's bat mitzvah, because they had it together, whatever, went missing like ages ago. It's sort of been this thing we've always been looking for. Guess who found it? Me. Guess who got it digitized? Me. It arrived this morning. I'm going to post some clips on my TikTok because it is so steamy coded. First of all, the four of us have the thickest Long Island accents. And you know, back, if you ever went to like an OG early 2000s bat mitzvah, there was like this huge videographer who would walk around with a microphone, and you would make like this video diary, all the guests being like, Jackie, you did amazing this morning. Can't wait to party with you tonight. You look beautiful. Love you. And me and Margot like had like 8 testimonials, and we're so like, Jacqueline. I kept calling you Jacqueline.
I know. I feel like, and my name Jacqueline was like all over the bat mitzvah. And I guess like our mom had to decide, like, is it going to be like Olivia and Jackie's? But no, my name is Jacqueline. So like everything was Jacqueline. And you're probably like used to seeing Jacqueline on the signage. So that night you were calling me Jacqueline.
Or no, the guy who was hired to do the video said, give a message to Olivia and Jacqueline.
Yeah, because like that's what he saw on the sign. Like,
I'm like, Jacqueline, you guys look amazing. I love you guys so much.
No, but the thing is, if you guys watch this clip with your eyes closed and just llisten to it, you would never in a million years guess that it's Claudia and Margot talking. It's two completely different voices. I never heard those voices in my life.
And it's also just, it's not damaged at all. So it's this 90-minute video. Our dad is on it. He's like talking. I haven't heard his voice. Like, I'm like, who's that? I'm a Queenie. I am literally so amazing for having not only found it, but also then taken the initiative to get it digitized. I'm incredible. I'm an
Also-
amazing sister, daughter, mother, and friend.
Watching it, I felt like I was watching an episode of like My Super Sweet 16 or something. Like
Yes.
in the beginning, like we roll, they're filming like our family car, like our Hummer rolls up. We all
roll
like
up.
come out of the car. First of all, I don't know, like I look like such a brat. I like didn't even smile or anything. You were actually the only one nice. You like waved to the camera. You're such a ham, like even from day one. But like I'm literally
Jackie, you have to watch. I obviously had just learned how to wink.
yes.
Oh my God. So in all the confessionals, and by the way, you only have to do it once. I did it like 6 times.
Oh my God,
I obviously, like,
everything.
was hounding them. I was like, love you guys so much. And then like winking 4 times. Like I clearly the day before learned how to wink.
Yeah, no, but you were so cute. And like just all of us walking out of the Hummer. It felt like I'm watching like an old reality show, the way that was filmed.
That's exactly what it
also,
feels
like
like.
Queenie to the videographer who like filmed our bat mitzvah like an episode of My Super Sweet 16.
That was
Because
clearly like the trends in video at the time.
he slayed. Our grandparents are in there.
It's insane.
It's insane. I feel like we've been talking so much about our childhood just like on Patreon and going down memory lane for some odd reason. Also like when you have kids and now we look at old pictures to like see which kids look like what, whatever. To now watch this when we're like in this moment of really appreciating it is so crazy.
No, it arrived this morning.
We
I
were
sent
watching
to
it like as
everybody.
I was picking stories. I'm like, I have to put this down because I have to pick the stories.
I only watched 11 minutes and it's 90 minutes long and it's completely intact. Like I can't believe like
My
literally
piano, like we all like did a mini recital at the.
we did like
event.
a performance because we all played instruments.
We did a quartet. We used to like perform as a quartet, the 4 of us. Like I was on the. Well, actually, that wasn't quartet. For quartet, I'm on the cello. You're on the guitar.
guitar,
Olivia's on the piano, and Margot's on the flute.
flute.
So yeah, we used to perform
Sachi
together.
with her flute. Like I'm sorry, it's so cute.
Oh my God. And if you know the recorder story from Patreon this week, like it just hits even harder.
So head over to my TikTok to see some of the clips.
And head over to Patreon to hear the story of Margot and her flute.
The story behind the clips.
And yeah, like another sleigh, like not us like performing at it. We are the entertainment.
I am the entertainer.
And like sometimes when our parents would like have a party, we would all perform our quartet.
They would
in the
like
house.
wake us up and be like, get back to the piano.
No, we were like so
I'm
happy to
kidding.
stay up.
We were so excited.
We were so happy. That meant we could stay up like for the party, see everything, and like do our thing. We're hysterical.
We're hysterical. We are so cute. We have always been this like unit. And just to see it, what year was your bat mitzvah? Like 2005?
Yeah, maybe. What?
And I'm so thin. It's insane. I'm such a fucking queenie in that video. I'm 1 pound. And like naturally.
Yeah, I'm very thin as well, but you are thinner.
Stop. I feel sick. I'm so jealous.
If I was 12, so it's like 2004. 2000,
If you were 12.
No, 2005 sounds right because 2005.
If you don't want to say, you don't have to.
No, because it was in June. I don't want to like, it's in June. My birthday's in November.
Okay.
So,
2005.
right?
Great. 2005 it is.
Oh my gosh. So gotta go watch that.
I know.
And then Weenie. I want to end on a high. I didn't have a
You know
Weenie.
what's so funny? I had 2 people for Queenie this week, and I couldn't think of a weenie, which is so not me.
We're
Who
just
was
like
my other
being
Queenie?
so positive.
Oh, shout out to Carol. She was also a Queenie.
Whom?
Carol, the bright spot in the sky that the astronaut from Artemis named after his late wife. That whole situation was Queenie as well.
That was Queenie. Yeah, no, I'm going to end on positive. I didn't have a Weenie and I'm not going to
too.
muster one up to like burst our
Agreed.
bubble. Go into this
was a great
weekend with
week.
positivity.
Hype everybody. It's a great weekend. Cannot wait to recap Coachella on Monday. Sabrina, Bieber, everyone's like freaking out about Biebercella. I'm personally just looking forward to like the influencers and the brands, you know?
Me as
like,
well. Margot's there, boots on the ground. So if there's any tea, like we will get it from
Sachi
her.
is there.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Love you so much. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much for listening to the Toast and Lenny Morning Show. We deliver the fast 5 stories you need to know every Monday through Friday on YouTube. So you're watching us on YouTube. Please feel free to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. We're also available as a podcast and where podcasts can be found. So that's Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Public Radio, iHeartRadio, CastBox, all the places where you listen to podcasts. Find us. So just leave a 5-star review about a beautiful setting and wickedly talented we are. You know?
Love ya. Bye.